Workouts are the heart of Lumo. Everything else revolves around them. In this chapter, in this video, we are going to create 2 workouts from scratch. We are going to use the text mode, which is quick, freeform, and also we are going to use the builder mode, which is a bit more structured and precise. And by the end, you will know exactly when to use each one. To create workouts, you just need to go here on the Add Workout, or if you are at the dashboard, you can click the Create Workout and you get exactly there. So if I go and click Add, this is the workout creation form when you need to set a date, you need to give it a title, and then you have the description part, which is the most important part of this form, where you can set up a warm-up, the main part of the workout, and the cooldown. Down here, you can set a suggestion on the duration of the workout, a key focus. This is crucial because it will allow you in the future to filter your workouts by focus, and also the icon of the workout is going to be based on whatever you type here. If you want, you can give notes to your athletes and also a generic URL for a video for that particular workout if you have that need. Again, I don't want you to see me typing, so I already have something prepared for that. But before we create the workout, let me show you. Those sections, they by default are prepared for the builder mode. We are going to create workouts using the builder mode later. For now, let's just click that button in order to change that to text mode. And text mode is, again, it's a free text field where you can type whatever you want. Just be aware that this text field is Markdown compatible. So you can use the Markdown format in order to make your workouts a bit more easy to read with formats. Bold, italic, listing stuff in the workout. If you are not familiar with the Markdown format, just Google it and in 5 minutes you will be comfortable doing that. So again, I don't want you to see me typing. I already have something here for the workout. Let's create an upper body strength workout. So for some workouts, I like to add the day because later it is easy to use in a program, as we are going to see later. So I'm just going to type that. The date, you need to select the date, but don't get stuck too much on the date because this is just a reference. What matters is the date that you are going to assign the workout to your athlete. When the time comes, you will understand that. So you need to pick a date, but it's not written in stone if you want, okay? So let's start build our workout. The only thing that I'm going to do is copy and paste. And look, this is the Markdown format that I was mentioning. For instance, if you want something to be bold, you just put that something in between 2 asterisks. Okay? If you want something to be italic, you just put that something in between 1 asterisk. If you want something to be a list, you just use that dash or hyphen before a certain sentence. Okay? So let me grab everything and I will just copy it there. This is scrollable, so you can make it bigger to read it better. That's fine. This is the warm-up. Let's change the main also to text and let's grab the strength block. Let's place it there. And then the cooldown, let's also change to text. And let's grab that part. Okay, so you can see that we have everything there. It's a clean way for you to create your workouts. Then I already have something here also, so the duration around 55 minutes. The focus is going to be strength. Let me copy the notes already. And we also have a video. So let's copy the video. And 55, and the focus is going to be strength. And it's that easy. A few copy and pastes and the workout is created. So you press save, the workout is added, and as you can see, the icon is that dumbbell because the focus is strength. And if you want to start filter, you will see when you start to add more workouts with different key focus, they will going to show up in this drop down, so you can filter by a certain key focus. And if you go inside that workout, you see all the details and everything being rendered. If you see, this is bold because of the Markdown, this is italic because of the Markdown, and this is a list because of the Markdown. That's simple, okay? All that information is very visible and clear to your athletes. Actually, that is what they are going to see as well. Let's just create another workout, but now by using the builder mode, which is the default one that you see here. So let me just give it a date. In this case, I will say a different day. And let's start by building a workout using the builder mode. I already have one here, IROX conditioning. Everyone is doing IROX nowadays. We are also doing IROX as well. So that's what I want to type. And what about this process of creating workouts? So you have a button to add a section. And when we do that, you see all those protocols, AMRAP for time, every minute on a minute, rounds, Tabata, or free text. So the fact that you are using the builder mode doesn't mean that you are stuck with those protocols. Okay, so you have all those possibilities. In this case, I'm going to select free because I can. I don't want to follow any protocol. And then I can select one exercise from the library that we just saw in the previous video, or we can type whatever we want. So I already have a workout prepared. Let's see what it is. So as for the warm-up, I want to row for 5 minutes. Let's use the exercise list. You search for rowing, or row even. If you want to search for row, it will work fine as well. In this case, that's exactly what I want. I want the rowing, and whenever you select an exercise from the library, you have all those metrics that you can set in order to customize the exercise. In this case, I want the athletes to row for 5 minutes. That's it. If you want, you can also show the video. By default, it is off, but if you want, you can turn it on. And you can start to add more stuff. For instance, let's say that you want to add some free text. So I want to add free text. Actually, that's not what I want. So you can always go back and delete that free text. What I want is to add the section with 2 rounds. Okay, so I just need to type 2, and now I'm going to use free text. One free text entry for the dynamic leg swings, 10 each side, and another round of free text with 10 burpees at moderate pace. So you might say, but don't we have burpees in the exercise library? Probably, but you don't have to use exercises from the library. If you think that is simpler to just type something, you just type something exactly like I'm doing. Okay, this is the warm-up. What about the main part of the workout? So I'm going to do an EMOM, so 20 minutes on the minute, and the list of exercises. Now I'm going to use the builder, or the exercise library, sorry. So let's do some wall ball shots. How many? Let's do it 12. On the first minute, what else do we have here? Box jump. Let's search for box jump. Why not 12 as well? Then I'm going to use some free text because I want to do 200 meters run. And another exercise from the library, which is going to be now burpees. So I can search for burpee, and there we have it. Why not? Let's make it 12 as well. And that's it. Just pressing some buttons, typing some numbers, and the workout is created. Let's finish off the cooldown, and one of the things that you can also do is to mix and match the ways to create workout. So in this case, I've used the builder. If you want, you can do something as a text. That's what I'm going to do for the cooldown. So I'm just going to copy everything that we have here, go back, and this is the recommended way. You don't have to use always the same process. You can mix and match the ways that you build your workouts. Now the duration, it should be around 40 minutes. The focus now is going to be endurance. Yes, do we have some notes? Yes, we have. And we don't have a video, which is totally fine. You press save, and now we have another workout. And as you can see, because the focus is endurance, you have a different icon, and now endurance also shows up here in the filtering list. And that's it, folks. That's how easy it is to create workouts. We have 2 workouts. We are going to build more in the next lessons, but basically that's what we want to showcase, how simple it is to create workouts. And before I forget, you have those 2 icons right here every time you are inside a workout. And those icons are to assign a workout to a program, that icon, the tag icon, and then the user icon is to assign a workout to a user, which is something that we are going to do afterwards. By the way, let me show you also, before I forget, the difference of the rendering if you are using the builder. Look, as you can see, exercises that come from a builder, they also have a quick, a nice icon, so you can see exactly what it means. So the designation, this is EMOM, and the type of exercise, and it is everything laid out very clean and easy to read. Okay, that's it. Let's see what we are going to do next, which is look at the options of each workout.